Hello, guys. Welcome to Traders Therapy Session, and I'm your host, like always, KRO. Guys, I've been prolonging this, but there's no any better day to release this except today, the 7th of July, which will be 7/7. That is your lucky number right there. And please go ahead and check ICT's birthday. I was intrigued last time when he shared, when he talked about his birthday and he talked about the lucky number right there. Then I am so blessed and grateful that I had to release this today for YouTube at the 7th of July, which is 7/7. So that will be the lucky number. Guys, let's talk about what I'm going to share with you here. Okay, this is the bus driver model, but we'll talk about that. But this is inspired by the following: ICT algorithm and ICT logic, approaching the charts and what is happening around the charts. So this is modified minds for trading. I am not, please guys, get this right. I am not going to show you anything better than what ICT is doing, or I am not going to show you something that is more simple from what ICT is doing. I am just uh, testifying from what ICT has already given out there, and with some little proof for haters out there. I will show some of the live videos, and today luckily it was NFP and I happened to participate on NFP using ICT model. So I guess after this one I will have to post that video there, or I will post it on this video, but it is around 10 minutes long, so I will see how long this will take us. If this will be short, then I will just have to edit here. Then you will see what we are talking about when we talk about the ICT model and everything that we are talking about concerning ICT. But there are several things that I have to share with you. There were certain screenshots, trades, analysis that I took using ICT models. Guys, I am not even better. Please don't praise me. I am just testifying from what ICT is sharing. Yes, indeed, there is an algorithm that is driving market, and yes, indeed, if you can combine that with time, price, guys, you will see something amazing. And let me make a disclaimer, or you will get a disclaimer after this slide, I guess, whereby I will share with you uh, my goal here, because I'm not sharing any financial advice or anything, any kind of financial advice, some sort. I'm not sharing anything like that, guys. Here I'm just testifying, I'm just showing you what I've grabbed from what ICT is teaching, and I'm not even trying to teach better. No, I'm not doing that, guys. I'm just this is my findings from a research. Let's take it like that. And I'm trying to apply it on a demo account. I'm not even going to show you my live account, except the one that I shared with you on YouTube before, which was around 160 something dollars last time on my post. If you can check one of my live posts there. But I happen, guys, to withdraw everything that I've deposited from that account, and now it's sitting at around 200 and something dollars. Um, and that happened in a short space of time, guys. Like, to be honest with you, within 3 months, I happened to double that account, and I withdrew from that account. I took it even to less than $100. I took it to less than $100. Then I took it back to 200 and something dollars. So hopefully I'm going to grow it to some heights, because I've been doing a lot of mistakes, guys. Like ICT shared with us, saying at some point you will think that you will grab a model, like you will find this is silver bullet, then let me get this silver bullet, this 12-minute video, then I will see my breakthrough. It won't happen like that, guys. You just have to understand price. That's how it is, and you just have to grow in it. The only way that you are going to understand is practice, practice, read the market, tape read, do all those boring stuffs. Then and only then, that's when you will start to grab what is happening. Even if you are trading one model, one time frame, but you need to have you need to have an understanding of what is happening on the other side of your beyond your session. So with that being said, guys, let me not waste any more time. A lot will be shared uh along this course as we progress. So let me just get into it, guys, without wasting any time. This is free mentorship, guys. I am not looking for any payment ship. So I'm offering this for free, and the reason why I'm doing this, some people might not believe it, but I prayed and prayed before I found ICT. Like I prayed because I had I always had something. I always knew that something was happening inside the market, and I couldn't find the answers, guys. Sorry for taking long and commenting on this video. You can skip or fast forward until I get to the heart of the matter, but I believe it is important for me to share this with you so you can see the reason why I'm doing this, guys. I studied over, I can say maybe over 20 courses that you can even mention big names out there. I studied their courses. I've studied over a lot of courses, but the difference was that there were retail courses. Then into that, I always had a challenge, guys. Like I always had a challenge because something was always missing with me there. And whenever I wanted help from my mentors, I could see that whatever is it that I need, they did not understood what I was looking for. Basically, is that when I studied price action pattern course, which was a great course, and it is the one that motivated me, and is the one that made me opened my eyes from the market. Because when I started like everyone else. I started from YouTube channels, looking at the YouTube channels. But when I started purchasing that course from my first mentor there, big up to him, that was great. Like that was professionally laid out. They taught me everything that I needed to know about the markets, indicators, price action. And then I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about from the MT4, from the candlesticks, like all the basics that you need to know about the market. It is there, and the price action patterns. But my challenge was that I always find it difficult, because sometimes I would identify a price action, I would identify a pattern, I mean to say, and price would go against me, and I wouldn't understand why, because I was doing everything that I learned. Then I wouldn't find help whenever I would seek for help. But I don't blame anyone for that, and I don't blame my mentor for that. And I'm happy that the mentor that I'm talking about, who gave me that course, now has transitioned. Now he's trading smart money, and he's my friend. And I don't regret purchasing a course from him, because that course taught me a lot. Then I purchased the course where I learned more about structure. It opened my eye. Then I used Confluence, price action pattern, and structure. Then you can see, guys, check yourself. I posted that advanced technical trading course right here on this YouTube channel, on this YouTube platform. You can check the playlist right there. then you will see. And I advise every one of you, if you don't have the basics about the market, please go ahead and watch that course. Please, it is not that long. I think it's around maybe 17 videos there, especially from the first video. Please watch that course, guys. It will bring about everything that we'll talk here. And I like, guys, I bet it's even better than the courses that you buy out there. It's for free. It is on this YouTube channel. Just go on a playlist there, see the technical advanced trading course. If you found this, if you don't have the basics about the market, basics about the structure, support and resistance, the candlestick, time frame correlation and everything, I shared there. And trust me, it is the research. I studied over 20 courses, guys. It is the research that I got it. And by profession, I am an educator. Behind me, backed up by 2 degrees. I have a bachelor's degrees and honors degrees in education. And I happened to specialize in technical education. So this to me is like the second nature. I don't struggle, guys. Like, I don't struggle to identify. And trust me, guys, I don't struggle again to understand what ICT is trying to say out there. Sometimes, guys, I have questions about the market when I analyze it. And trust me, and after hours, while I'm analyzing the market, I will have a question like the consequent encouragement of a week, which you will learn along this course. I had a question because I've been studying that. I've been seeing price retracing from the 50% week, and I didn't understand why. The very same day, it was this year, 2023, where ICT released the video about that. Guys, like, it was amazing because I was frustrated about that. I've been studying that, and it was my second live test because I've been back testing it, but then it was my second last test. I've seen it in the market. I didn't participate in it, but I knew what the market was going to do. But I needed answers. And then guess what? At the same time, ICT was recording the video about that. Guys, it's so amazing, guys. Like, I'm trying to share with you what I see, what ICT is trying to share out there. And like, guys, please, whatever is it that I'm sharing, I am not better than ICT, or I am not even, please guys, I'm not even trying to simplify the concepts. I'm just attesting to what he has proven. Like, I don't even have to share the live videos with you, and I'm not even going to share live trades with you. I am not obligated to do that, but my obligation right now, what I promise you, is that I am going to share with you what I understand from the market, and my background of having to understand technical analysis has brought me this far, and this is it. I don't see myself changing or trading anything apart from this, because this is perfection, guys. I can attest to that. I might be taking long talking about these things, guys, because it's emotional to me. Like, there's nothing better than this. Seeing myself taking perfect entries, guys. There's no improvement in perfections, guys. Like, this is perfect. There's no any perfect moves like this. Like, and I'm trying to bring you into my mind and trying to give you what I see from the market. And this is the reason why I call this course a bus driver model, guys. I will try to narrate the course in a such a way that you will visualize it, because we have different types of learners. Whatever the age that you are, you learn in different styles. And God bless you to land in this channel, because I happen to be an educator. So I happen to understand that people learn different ways. So it's my obligation again now to share this with you in that kind of space. So trust me, I will bring along the visual learners. If you only learn by watching things happening, trust me, I will do that for you. And if you learn by listening this is the reason why this video is taking long, me just talking on this one. Please bear with us if this is taking long for you, but I'm trying to accommodate those ones who learn by listening. While they are listening to this, they are grabbing a lot, as much as while I will be presenting the course, while I will be illustrating whatever that will be happening, you will be learning. But they have a difficulty of grabbing the information that way. So this is their way of learning. Please bear with me doing this. And 90% of this is on psychology. So when me talking to you, I will be sharing that psychology to you, a little bit of psychology that I have with you. And trust me, I tried to keep to keep this thing as simple as possible, guys. And please forgive my mistakes on the language, guys. This is not my mother tongue. This is the second language to me, guys. So let's move on, guys, without wasting more time on this. I'm so happy, guys. I'm so glad. There's no any better day to release this course than this day, 77007. Like, you can look at this number, guys, the 7th, and I traded NFP today. And I traded NFP differently, guys. Like, I expected it to buy the spike that it took. I expected that spike, but I also expected the reversal. So that spike, I thought that it was going to take the liquidity, and then I will share with you on a chart. I expected it was going to take the liquidity, come back to the entry. That's where I wanted to enter, but I saw price leaving. So you can see with the account that I'm sharing with YouTube, because it's small account, I'm not motivating anyone to trade with live accounts. Hence, more of the live accounts on this course for illustration purposes will be taken on TradingView paper trade account, or unless if there's a challenge funded account, that will be a demo account. That will not be a real money. And if you have a problem with that, please excuse yourself, because I'm not going to be sharing with you how to make money here. I'm just sharing with you what I've seen, what ICT has taught, and what I've seen happening. I'm just bringing you a little bit of what ICT is sharing, and I'm not in comparison with him at some sort. I just pray to God that if I could see market differently. And ICT did the same. And when he was speaking, like, I could feel that, no, this is another extension of me. This is another dimension. I'm inspired to be at the level where he is. And I will keep on learning just to improve and get there and there. Trust me, guys, ICT, he's more like a father to me. Like, he's more like a mentor. He's more than a mentor to me. Like, I look forward. Everything that he's sharing out there, guys, it's everything that I needed. I do not care if you love him or not, or if you love what we're sharing or not. And if this is not yours, guys, please leave the channel, and let me not waste any time, guys. Let me not waste any time, and let's just get into the course. This is just the introduction to the course, and let me outline what you are going to see, because I happen to love what I call time frame correlation, candlestick anatomy. You will see me breaking a daily candle into time frames, into sessions. I used to do that with structures, guys. Like this is all I needed, and I think I was ready, because before I saw ICT, before I watched ICT, like I was conscious about 8:30 a.m. on Nasdaq cash on US 100. Like, I was so conscious about that. Why there was so much spike move, long move there. Then I would backtest the half past row always. And guys, like, you won't believe it. I would know that whenever the market was dropping down, before that time, I would expect the market to buy. whenever, if I found the market on its high before that time, I would expect the market to sell. Then there was something right there, but the algorithmic thing was not there. Then one of my first mentees so happened to, when we ran into smart money concepts by then, when we were transitioning, then he happened to find out about ICT, and it took him 3 months to convince me watch ICT videos. Like, guys, he always wanted me to watch them because I was mentoring him, and he found out more about ICT while I was studying smart money concepts from other people out there, which will not be mentioning names. The only name that will be dropped here, it will be ICT and myself, guys. So I wanted to study that. This is the thing about me. I want to study something and finish it first, understand it, and then they were teaching work off there. And I from the very same first mentor, remember I mentioned buying the price action course. I wanted his friend, when there was this point I wanted to trade with him. Then he was living with his friend on this apartment. So I analyzed technically half past 3 p.m. on South African time, which is 8:30 a.m. NYSE open. So I was trading that. I was taking just 10 pips, 20 pips going out, 10 pips, 20 pips going out. And you can get the concepts of ICT 5 handles right there. So I talked about that to him, to my mentor, and I found out this. There's something that is happening here. Can we, like, just to break it down, and maybe we can, maybe one of us can see something here. So he was with his friend who wrote this book with the other dude. Hey, I'm afraid to break the names, guys. But the guy was Bafana, who was writing the book with Ref Wayne. You might know Ref Wayne. And my mentor was a friend to Ref Wayne, by the way. That's what keeps me close to Ref Wayne. That's how far I can go. And the name of my mentor is Vose. Guys, I admire that guy, guys. I admire what he's doing right now. I've been closer to him. So when I was with him, it will take long if I talk about my first mentor, and he's my dearest friend in this industry right now. So while I was with him, and he was still learning institutional trading, but I didn't understand, and I didn't have an understanding in institutional trading. I knew that the banks and institutions are trading, and they're trading differently. Big banks, they're trading differently. There was this video I came across on a YouTube, trade like a banks and everything. But I was studying something. So this guy brought me, and he was teaching about icebergs and everything. I didn't pay more attention on that. I was focusing on Elliott waves and the likes and harmonic patterns. Guys, I studied all. You can make, and I was studying, not just picking there and there. I was studying. I wanted to finish the course and grab the understanding of what the mentor was trying to give before I could even move on. All the big mentors that you can name out there, most of them I purchased their courses. And all the big mentors, like all the ones that you see trading live on YouTube, I mean the big ones, I studied from them, guys. I studied from them. Dropping down. So moving forward, guys, I was okay with technicals, but I wasn't making money, because with me there was this little thing I was worried about. There was something happening in the market, but all of these courses, they didn't teach me about that. So while I was studying, while I was with my mentor at that time, I happened to do what? Bafana, I mean, the friend, my mentor's friend, who was writing the book, the new Ref Wade's book. So he came into the trading room because on the apartment they were sharing trading tables. There were different trading tables there. My mentor had two double screens there. He was using a single screen. Bafana was using a single screen and a laptop, but it was nice setup, no lie. And they had like they were on a top level there. So no lie, it was dope, inspiring, everything like that. And we were having a conversation in a real time, talking with real traders, spending a day with real traders, people who are doing something in the market. So that time, it was, for me, it was okay spending time with real traders, having to spend time with your mentor. Like, guys, the money that I purchased the course with cannot buy what the dude did for me. Like, he was open. Now he's my friend. I can call him anytime. Like, I can go to him anytime. We can spend time. We can trade. We can even talk business. We can even talk what is happening around the world together. Guys, like, this is what you need to grab. This is what you need. Sorry to take long on this introduction, but I believe it is not all lost, guys. More of what is inside, what has inspired me to make this course, what you're going to get. And I'm saying this to give what? I'm saying this to give even the traders who have experience in trading, but they cannot see consistency, or they are trapped like I did. So please, be like, guys, what I'm trying to say is that, be patient with us. We'll try to get there at the end of this mentorship. All of you must be at the point whereby you will do everything that I've shared here. So we'll try to share more examples, more examples, and we'll deal with what the current market, whatever is happening. So if you catch this video first, you will know what is happening. We are not going to share trading signals, guys. No trading signals. We'll just have to interpret the market. You'll just have to eat your own sweat. And by eating your own sweat, I'm not encouraging anyone to use their life money there. By eating your own sweat, I mean, like, understanding the move of the market, because this might seem simple, but it's not simple. You have to spend time studying, like back testing, live testing, forward testing. You can name it all, guys. You will do a lot of mistakes, and don't be discouraged first time when you try to do this and you fumble, guys. We all do. I can attest to that. You will fumble a lot, and you want to fumble in order to improve. Every time you fumble, please write that down and improve until you no longer fumble on whatever is it that you are doing. That is an improvement. That is a growth. That's learning. That's what you are here for. Because if you knew everything, if you're a master, whoever, you wouldn't be here. So if you need to grow, please prepare to fumble. Prepare to do things wrong, and write them down and make them your goals. Do not put any financial goals here. Make those things your goals. If you cannot identify maybe a right fair value gap, which is what we are going to talk about, make that your goal until you can identify a right fair value gap. If you cannot identify a liquidity sweep, make that your goal. If you can not identify your liquidity, external or internal liquidity, please make such things your goal. At the end of the day, you will be able to learn, and we learn differently. Do not be discouraged by others learning fast, comments, or everything. We learn differently. Hence, I said, I got you all here. Like, you are all in one basket, and I'm bringing my profession along with me to give you this in the best way I can. Meaning, I took information, my research, everything, more than 3 years backed up with this. I don't have 3 decades like ICT does, but guys, 3 years, I think it's enough, or I believe it's enough. Let's prove everybody wrong that this is not working. I attest to this, that there is an algorithm out there, and ICT logic is working. So now I challenge you, like he did to me. I challenge you. I failed the challenge. Maybe you can pass it. So I challenge you. Guys, I'm going to share with you things that I see on the market, and try to prove me wrong that those things are not happening at this time that I said they will happen. That's it. Do it, and please, like I said, please come back to these videos before making any argument to talk about what went wrong. Because, like, guys, we are going to prove you wrong. I like this post about ICT when he said most of the mentors are correcting their syllabus. I happen to be under the correction. So I'm the first generation of corrections. So right now I'm the part of the correction, and coming the next model, guys, it will be meaning the upper version of this. So here I will share the basics and the elementary level for you to navigate through price. Then you will have some questions because I did. Then that's when we'll jump to a market maker model and some sort. But for now, you don't need that. For now, you just need 5 handles, like ICT is saying. You need 1:2 trades, 1:1.8, 1:3, 1:5 sometimes. That's what you need, guys. 1:2 is solid. That's what you need. And you can grow as time goes. And I'm talking about the demo trade, guys. I'm talking about the demo account. So without wasting any time, let's move on to the video, guys. Guys, here's the disclaimer. The opinions of the presenters are only meant to read the market moves. That's what we do, guys. Anyone who wishes to participate in the market, it will be out of their own will. So Modifier or any other presenters from this platform will not be held responsible for any transactions that an individual participated on, guys. That will be on you, guys. We are just sharing. If you wish to participate on a live market, use the demo trade. I like encourage you to use Trading View because I'm using it. It's working nice. Use the paper trading account there. See what I'm talking about, if it's true or not, but do not use your real money. If you wish to use your real money, that will be out of your own will. I will be not held responsible for that. Guys, I don't provide any financial advice here. This is free platform for anyone to learn. Like, this is free, guys. I don't charge anyone any amount, guys. Like, I pray to God that if he show me this, my goal is to open eyes to others out there. So, guys, if you are praying to God that you need light or you need change in your life, like if you've been praying that to God that if he can give you something, at least something in your, to make something in your life, to make you somebody in your life, to make you a great man, to make you a great woman out there, please, this is the time. Do not expect to hear the voice from the sky of God guiding you. God will only give you 3 if you ask for a furniture. You ask for a table, God will give you 3. So this is your answer. This is it. Take it or leave it. Wait another day. But if you land here and you were asking God, you want to change, you want to see the market differently, or you want to change your life, you are new in this market thing, you are just trying your luck, guys, you will land in the right platform, guys. You have landed in the right platform. I promise you that. Okay, guys, no one will be charged for any amount of money to get the YouTube free videos, guys. I don't sell any course for any amount. And if there will be any course that will be sold, I don't think, guys, I will do that unless if I do on a good deeds or there will be a need. And if that's the case, guys, obviously I'll have to announce that myself. But this is the official YouTube channel, and guys, don't be scammed about this. If you need any free video course, here it is, guys. I'm giving it to you, I mean to say. So take it, guys. Here it is, guys. No one is encouraged to participate with their money on the market or use the teachings provided by Modifier, which is myself, to trade with their life funds. I don't do that, guys. I'm just sharing you how the market moves. Enjoy and be entertained by myself, KRO. The mysterious trip bus driver model. This is the first attempt, guys. This is the first model. I want all of you to picture this, guys. We are on a mission of a transport business. This is not a game, please. This is not a game, but this is the logic, because the algorithm of the market, it's also working the way that life is working. So trust me, believe me, the algorithm that is working on the market is the algorithm that is working in our lives. So even with the bus driver model, that algorithm can be put there. So I happen to ask myself if Andrew Tate is right about the metrics or not, but let's leave that for another day. For now, and there's a code made by him. His father's code is like this, and which applies on this market. And remember, Andrew Tate, he's not trading, but is the reason why I'm saying the very same algorithm that is happening on the market, it's happening in our real life. Listen to this code if you are a trader and if you trade smart money, and tell me if this code doesn't apply to what ICT is saying. This is Andrew Tate's father's quote. He said this on one of his recent interviews on YouTube. He said his father liked this quote while he was questioned about educating his own kids. How will average parents educate their own kids and that stuff? Okay, this was the quote. He said his father liked to say this quote. I quote, "I allow the manipulation so that I can find out where my enemies want me to go. Then I use my mind to break the track to punish the perpetrators and punish the perpetrators." Close quotes there. Guys, that code, you see, I allowed the manipulation to occur. Consolidation allowed the manipulation to occur so that you can find out where the enemy wants you to go. Most of the retail traders, if you're trading retail, this is what is happening. They want you to go down and you keep on going down, and you don't know why your stop loss is hit. So allow the manipulation to occur so that you find out where the enemy wants you to go. Then you use your mind to break the track and punish the perpetrators. Go to the opposite way. Tell me if that is not the power of Tere from ICT. Tell me if I'm lying. After consolidation, after accumulation, it's manipulation. And the manipulation is set out there to do what? To give you a false move. Then punish the perpetrator. Go back with displacement. So the algorithm, the ICT algorithm, is still working out there, guys. It's working in our real life. We can even give a lot of examples, guys. Like, if you can use this algorithm in your life, I guess you will see the life in a different form. Like, you will see what is happening. Okay, by the way, take the trip to, the mission of this is to, like, the mission here, it's when you wake up on the daily basis, when you wake up on a day and you are working, or your goal is to go somewhere, is to improve, go somewhere. And why I chose this scenario, why I chose this example or this model to illustrate the move of the market is because I do not want to talk about the money. I do not want to talk about the move. I just want to talk about the length, the distance from the market. I want to talk about the pips. I want to talk about the ticks. So it's all about gathering that. So guys, you need to take the trip to mysterious land. Speculate how far will the bus go before it crashes. Use the stops below. Use the stops before the collision occurs to get out of the bus, uh, or to protect your accumulated distance. So basically, what you are going to do here is that you are going to, when you accumulate the distance, meaning you get into the right bus. When you get into the right bus, you want it to go. Let's say it's north and south. You want it to go north. So you're going to use a certain distance that you have in your pocket, meaning you are busy accumulating distance, a lot of distance in a sec. You use the certain distance to put it against the direction that you want to go, which will be your stop loss. Please get what I'm saying. So, and as the bus is moving, you want to accumulate the opposite distance. So if the bus is going opposite your direction and hit your distance, the distance that you've put there, then it means you are out, you were wrong. So it's what I'm trying to illustrate, what I'm trying to say out there. You need to aim for a right bus and get on it at the right time. So the right bus, the right time, right price, right time, and accumulate the distance in a form of a pips, ticks, handles, or just pips or points. To get on the bus, you need to sacrifice some of your accumulated distance to pay for the insurance of your life. Avoid blowing accounts. Hence, I'm saying, let's just say your account has $200, for example. $200 is not $200, it's your accumulated distance. Maybe it's 200 kilometers or 200 miles that you have. So you say with this $200, you are saying the bus is going to move 80 pips. So if it's going to move 80 pips, from where? From the point of your value gap or somewhere, which we are going to talk about from the cost, then you are going to put where? You are going to sacrifice maybe from $200. Let's say you divide that into 20 moves, 20 distances that you want to get on the bus with it. So you are going to put what? You are with $200, you're going to put $10. And as you put $10 there, $10 with the space of what? Maybe with the space of 20 pips against the 80 pips that you want to reach. So if you put 20 pips, if the bus go against it and hit 20 pips against your move, it means you are out with $10. But if it moves 80 pips, that means 80 pips is how many $10? It will be how many 20 pips? I mean to say it will be like 420 pips that you have there. That means you'll get $40. You will be risking $10 to get $40. I'm trying to explain risk to reward ratio out there. So guys, let's move on. To get the bus, you need to sacrifice, okay, like I explained there, your risk amount of distance will always be multiplied by the opposite distance, risk to reward ratio, what I've tried to explain there. Protection, you can only protect your accumulated distance by trailing your stops to your nearest protected area or just get out of the bus. You just can trail your stop to accumulate it. You know, if it goes against your stop is going to be hit. So, or you just get out of the trade. That's it. You made it for the day. That's what I'm trying to explain there. Then goal. What is your goal? Your goal is to accumulate over 50% of the range from where you started, entry to your destination, which is your TP. Why? Is because we are using ICT logic of 50%. Like, you see, if we have an impulse, then we expect the 50% to trace, then take more, because there will be a fair value gap there that is left. Yeah, take more of your contract or just go out of the trade. But manage your risk wisely there. And I'm talking about the demo account risk. Okay, guys, let's move on. Tools to use for map navigation. We have top 2 tools which I've been talking about a lot here. Price, time. Under price, we are looking for liquidity is the gas station for your bus. So take this as your bus. You are a bus rider. You need to go to the mysterious land by a bus. So liquidity is the gas station for your bus. You do not want to get in the bus that has no gas, because it's easily to stuck or it will crash like that, as easily as that. So you need to get into the bus that has gone to bus station, which is your liquidity. For you to have a higher chance of succeeding, you need to catch only and only the bus that went for liquidity and go for the next gas station, which is liquidity. Then you can get off, or you can see what is happening there. Then you move on, which will be one of your next stop there, which will be a take profit. Time is important. You need to get on the specific bus at the specific time. The bus that arrives at the specific time and when for liquidity is most likely to reach its destination. Always keep in mind that accidents occur. You can lose your trade even if you are right. Not every bus will reach its destination. You will have losing trades. That's what it is. But we are trying to come back on a bus. As long as we accumulate the distance, we'll one day get there. And what is the mysterious land? Mysterious land is the land that you never thought you will get to. You never thought you will have. Things that you thought they were dreams to your life. That's your mysterious land. That's what I'm trying to get you to. I'm trying to get myself to. So I hope this guides you well. And I hope I present this in a such a way that it gets in everybody's ears in the right way. Okay, manage your account, manage your accumulated distance wisely. That's the aim. That's the point, guys. Without wasting any time, tools to use for entry stops. Okay, guys, I'm not going to feed you with a lot of things. I try to do this as simple as I can, not as simple as ICT can present it, but as simple as I can to deliver it to you, backed up by my profession, guys. Which I trust it will work for you because I have an experience. And forgive me for talking too much on the video, but I have to say it. I taught and I'm still teaching people from the age of 9 to the age of 60. Trust me, it's my profession. I'm a primary school teacher. I teach technology. I teach maths, which is one of my favorites, but I specialize in high school technical teaching, which is mechanical technology, graphics, engineering graphics and design, the drawings there. So when this came to me, like it came as my other part of the world, because this is what I love, this is what I did, and I was inspired to even do honors on engineering graphics and design. So the drawings and the likes, when I saw technical trading, I was presented fundamentals and technical. I had to choose. I couldn't go for fundamentals because I'm a technical person, like I said. So I like the formation of things, how they happen. So I believe that I will deliver the best that I can, the best to my ability, everything that you need to see the market differently. So these are the top 3 things that I'm going to deal with now, guys. Please, I'm not going to add things that don't matter. And you need foundation. You need a great foundation. Even with what I'm going to give you, I can attest to that, guys. You can stand out there and stand for yourself and discover other things by yourself. You don't need myself. You don't need ICT. And I'm not teaching you in a form of in such a way that you will still need me in order for you to participate. No, I'm giving it to you in a way that you only and only need yourself and understanding of the market, because I'm trying to transfer the knowledge that I got from ICT to yourself. So this is third generation. You will be the third generation. Him being the first, me be the second, because I got it from the horse's mouth. People are trying to teach about him, but it's best to get it from him. And if you don't understand him, you can go to him. You are free to go to him. If you don't understand him, you are not going to understand me unless if you understand the way that I teach. That's it. So guys, we are using displacement. Hence, we said it's your bus station, it's your gas station. Remember, wait for your bus to give a displacement before it leaves. that's a good sign of energetic bars. That's what you need to look at the price. So where fair value gap is the single wall the bars can crash without it being damaged. Um, Good fair value gaps are found at the good right place. At the right place, I mean to say, and you use them to catch your bus or to get off the bus. Okay. ICT explained something about the Pac-Man having to eat the maze, but there's this thing about the Pac-Man. Fair value gap, this is how I like to explain the fair value gap. If you have played the Pac-Man, you would see there's a door that you can enter while running from the enemy and come back to the other door. It means that door will help you. So that will be our fair value gap for now. We'll use our fair value gap to get the entries. We'll use our fair value gap as reversals. We'll use fair value gaps for what they are. And from fair value gap, I can tell you, I will use the theory of a fair value gap. I will use 0%, 25%, 50, 75, and 100%. Those will be the test from different higher time frame, scaling, breaking them down, guys. I will show you what I have accumulated from ICT, guys. I leave nothing out. I'm studying, I've studied, and I continue studied. I repeat what ICT is teaching. Some of you never finished 2022 model. I can tell you how many times I repeated that model alone, even now. Last week I was finishing it because I was busy with 2023. Then I was far. I wanted to go back. So since I'm at the holidays, I'm not at work. I finished that so that I can continue with 2023 because what I found out 2023 is about market maker model, guys. You might not see it, and it's advanced breaker where 2022 is a breaker. So guys, I'll be focusing on the basics. So you need to grow from that to where it is, and I believe that's how that's a good way of structuring your curriculum, the way he structured it. So if you don't have an understanding of 2022, an understanding of OTE, if you can go back there, I think you'll have a bit of challenge struggle to get to the peak where he is at the moment. So I'm trying to keep it basic. I'm giving you the light. Maybe you might watch this course and go back to 2022 with the understanding of this course. It will make it easier for you to understand what is happening. But fair value gap is what I've explained there. Order block, catching the right order block gives the player the right to pass several stops without crashing. Those will be the things that we'll be using there. Only those things, and we'll keep on adding, and I'll keep it simple, even though some price I'll be seeing other things, but I will not want to bring it up to you at the level where you are until we migrate to another level, guys. Tools to use for entry stops. The enemies, which will be your stop hunters, guys. Stop hunters strengthen the walls against the bars so that you can crash, but sometimes when you move towards your destination, you will form but opposing stop. Stop hunters to protect you by enforcing the movement to your direction. Please note the following: some stop hunters are good and some stop hunters are bad. Basically, this is what, when you want to buy but there's a fair value gap opposing the move, the direction that you are going to, it can be the reason why the price is moving against you, the other block whatsoever. But when I say some stop hunters are good, on your impulse leg going up, you might have been created some fair value gaps and order blocks. That stop hunter, after stopping you, might bounce off of the fair value gap that you've created, and then you can create that fair value gap, invasion fair value gap, and continue with your move. But that will only depend on the side of your learning, how you learn, how fast you can grab this. But you don't have to rush. Like, take your time to learn. I believe what ICT has said, this is not going anywhere, and if this is going to change your life, I believe it deserves a shot. Please don't. You've been suffering for longest time that you can remember, but why suddenly something good is happening with your life? You wanna mess it up? Why do you want to do that to yourself? So this is something good. Take your time, relax, study. Don't rush to take entries. You are not better. You're not battling anyone. It's just me and you sharing information. And just before you know it, you will land to your mysterious land. Just before you know it. So the good thing and the best thing is that let's enjoy the trip together and take our bus, take our distance to mysterious land. Guys, I promise you I will give the best that I can into this cause. I believe God backed me up. So there's nothing that will stop us. There's nothing that will stop you except your negative mindset that will tell you that you won't be able to do this, or I'm just talking crap here. That is the only thing that is going to stop you. But besides that, you just take notes, you learn, you participate like any other kids, prove people wrong who thought something wrong about you. Something will never happen to you, but this is going to happen to you. You are going to learn the market, you are going to analyze the market, you will even analyze it better than me. I don't mind that, guys. Like, I don't mind you analyzing market better than me, and I'm not going to hide anything that I know. It will only be the proof that I'm the greatest teacher out there, but not greater than ICT, but greater than some other teachers that you saw out there. So, guys, without wasting any time, let's move. There are three things or three sessions that we are going to focus on this session. Please, there are a lot of trades, a lot of time, but I said you only need a strong foundation and you only need these time frames. These sessions, I mean to say, that's it. Guys, this, you choose one of them. You don't have to do all of them. Just choose one of them, the one that will suit you. And if you work one of these, you will be free during one of these. So choose the one that when you will be free, when your emotions after bathing and after refreshment, I mean to say, and everything, then you will be ready to participate and see what we are teaching, see your bus crashing the wall, getting wherever it gets. So you are not forced. Just choose the session wisely. And to conscientize you, I'm from South Africa, so I will use South African times, but I will also mention New York time, mainly because I understand the conversion easily. I can play around that. So I'm teaching time, hence I said I'm a maths teacher. You see, I've been teaching time grade 6, so I can play around that. So, but I will be mentioning and I will be helping South African people or other people who are using the same time zone that we are using. But if you are using other time zone apart from New York time and South African time, this is the opportunity that you learn that it's possible that you can convert the time to your local time zone. But keep in mind New York time, because even if I'm doing the same thing, I keep in mind New York time. Or the other thing that you can do is that from your Google Map on your screen, if you are using a laptop computer, I guess you are not using your phone to trade. You are not the dumbest like me, what I did on Wednesday, which I will share with you, but I analyzed the trade. I was on a road, then I saw the market doing something, and because I was on a rush, I took the trade. Then I lost the trade. I ended up not trading because of that, what I did, because I'm under the program that I've created, which is the 12-week program. So I'm trying to manage and I'm trying to pass the program before I give it out to people out there to use it. But so, guys, these are the only time frame that you are going to use. We have the London session, the New York game plan. There are a lot of sessions that you can get in here. Is the reason why it's a game plan. And then, which is the main session again. So, and then we have the New York after lunch, which is the PM session. These are the only things that we are going to do. We'll be focusing on, which London session will start from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Eastern time. If you are in South Africa, it will start at 7 a.m. to 12 noon, which is 12 p.m. So 7, if you are free during 7 a.m. to 12 noon, then you can trade London session. But if you live in States, I believe if you are free during London, most of you will be free, which will be 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. before you get to work. So you can sacrifice some sleep there, sleep early, wake up, be refreshed. No one will disturb you. Most of people are sleeping. They don't know that you are grinding, and the next day you are going to work like somebody else, and then you are not forced to do anything, and you are working behind the scene. You pop out to mysterious land mysteriously. So if you are free, you can trade that session. Then we have the New York game plan. So it will start around 2 p.m. South African time, and then it will end 7 p.m., which will be the lunch time. So 2 p.m. South African time, which will be 6:30 from 6:30, but 7 a.m. New York time, up to 12 noon, which will be lunch New York time. But if you're in South Africa, it's 2 p.m. up to 7 p.m. And then around 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. it's lunch. You don't have to trade. Market consolidate. I've seen that. There's no like guys. Trust me. I've tried to prove ICT wrong, but there's no way, guys. There's no way I'm proving that guy wrong, guys. I've been like, I wanted him to sleep at least to prove. Like, there's no way. Either from 7 to 8 p.m. or 12 to 1 p.m. market is either consolidating or taking out the high, taking out liquidity, taking out the low. That's what the market is doing. Then I've been trying to prove him wrong, but that's what the market is doing. So I don't have to trade unless if ever I go in with micro, but which is something that I'm not interested to do at the moment, but it is there. It works around 6:50 to 7:15. That session around the South African times though, 11:50 to 12:15. That macro around there, but I'm that macro around there. I'm not interested in it. Yeah, but that's what is happening. Then you have after lunch, which will the spike will happen, which is 8 p.m. up to 11 p.m. where the market will close, which will be 1 p.m. up to 4 p.m. So guys, that will be the time you want to trade. If you are free, choose your time correctly. And the way to choose your time correctly, I'm trying to correct some mentors out there from the beginning. Please listen to this video. Do not skip. Listen to it again. I might have tripped somewhere around this video, but you need to listen to this video so that you can get you can get the feeling, or you can get the feel of what I'm trying to bring to you. All of this time frame, you need to know their natures. It doesn't mean that when you trade London, you don't know how New York or New York game plan, New York AM session or New York PM session, how it plays. You need to know them because each and every session will support each other. Please, guys, before you go to the daily or anything like that. So let's look at, now we talked about price and time. Now let's look at price, guys. Focus as I'm talking about price. So as this video took long, I'm not going to add the NFP video. I'll post it on its own because it's 10-minute video. You can watch that afterwards. So I'll post 2 videos for the day. Then I'll start posting the videos about the lessons and the things that we see on the course. And the video for NFP, I'll post it on my market review, and this one I'll post it on, I'll create a channel on 2023 bus driver model mentorship. I will put this one on it, then it will be the first video. Then I'll put another one. Guys, you need to know each and every characteristics of this channel. This, like, I don't have a challenge ICT talking about that, because I've been curious about that. When he talked about it, I was like, yes, that's where I wanted. Because I've been studying candlestick anatomy. I knew what a daily candle will do to an hourly candle by just looking at the daily, but I didn't know the time when it's doing what it's doing. And the candle has certain characters. Let's go to candles and talk about it. Let's talk about the candles, which is price. This will be a bull move. and this will be a bear move, which we call it the bearish move. Guys, let's talk about price. Don't underestimate. Take this as your daily candles. This price, it was formed. It took one day for this price to form, and it took the other day for this price to form. So what happened during the time of formation? What happened during the formation time of this candle? At some point, because this is a bullish candle, because we are moving up, and I'm only doing this to people who don't know nothing about the markets, please. And after taking this, please go to the technical course where I provide free knowledge, and I talk a lot about this, and I give basics about this, where you will know and come back to this. Like I said, guys, this is more than what you can pay for. South Africa, I'm here for you. The part of the world, I'm here for you. ICT is here for us. So guys, what is happening is that the candle opened here during midnight open, which is 12 a.m. or it's 7 a.m. if you are in South Africa. You just add 7, you subtract 7 there. It's all about 7. And it helps me to train my brain there. Where's my cursor? Okay. So what is happening is that the price open sometime on its life, and you will understand I'm not saying it went down and it went up, or it went up, it went down. No, things happen in price. You either have a continuation or something, and I will talk about this. You will see when we interpret this, and this will be easy. But it opened here. At some time on its life, what did it do? This candle, this green candle that you see, it was black because it was going down. But because price or algorithm needs to leave a signature telling you that at some point the price went here, it will leave this shadow. It means this price went down and the price went up, and it leaves the shadow right there. Then the price went up, and after going up, at some point this blue thing was here, but the short came in and it came here. By the time price was here, then it was the close of the day is the reason why we have the candle was printed, then the next candle was ready to be printed. This is just printing price. So we are only reading the printed price to speculate what is going to happen on the market. Is the reason why we are reading the algorithm. There's no way to argue with this thing. Your logic at this point, your logic should tell you, like, there's no way to argue with things. This is algorithm. This is just calculating price. From this point is going to that point. From this point is going to that point. Subtract, calculate, add, and doesn't need a math. Let's talk about the bearish move. Because, look at this. Because this is bullish move, it opens here. But because this is bearish move, it will open here. At some point in its lifetime, this candle was green just like this one. It went up. You see? As it goes up, it reached this level, then it was rejected, then it came back down. It changed its color to black. The price or algorithm, they need to leave the prints of the price. Is the reason why it gives you a wick, it gives you a shadow right here, which is, I found out a lot about this, is what I talked about, that there's a lot here. This is treated as a gap, but we'll talk about that. Then the price turned black, and at some point, I mean to say, price was here, then it was rejected, and at the time of a close, price closed at this point. So basically, this is what happened. So what if I tell you something deep to that? Maybe say that, we knew that, whatever is happening. What if I tell you something deep to that? At some point, because this is the whole day, that means these events, these events, they happen at a certain time. And what if I tell you that these times are the sessions that we are trading? And what if I tell you that at most cases, in most cases, this is your New York, this is your New York, this down candle, and this happened to be your London, this happened to be your PM session, this happened to be your New York, because it's closing here, this happened to be a PM session, and this up move happens to be your London Judah swing around 9 a.m., which is somewhere, you just subtract around 2 a.m. because you want to trade 10, right? You want to trade 3 a.m. So around 9 a.m. What if I tell you that the price did this to give you a setup and it went down? And during New York, it came back down. This is a New York move and it came here, then it closed here. So you can understand price is the reason why I'm saying from the previous slide. If we go to the previous slide, this is the reason why I say you need to understand each and every session characteristics so you can approach the market the right way, which I believe is the right way. So now let's put time in action and talk about one candle, and we are going to use, maybe let's use some upward move as a candle to see what I'm talking about. Saying this, maybe during London price came back down and went up during New York session, then PM session came down. Let's see if that applies in a real market. If we spread this into 5 minutes candles, so you'll know that you'll not just have to spread this into 5 minutes candle, the hourly candle into 5 minutes candle, and get you a lot of candles right there. Let's see what is happening right there. The map work right there, price and time. Let's see what price is doing right there. Mind the shaded areas. Mind the shaded areas. And guys, I'm going to show you my chart. I don't participate in this. I only participate in these moves. I'll just show you my charts. And this is what I want to show you here. You can see, let's look at this line here. NY, which is New York midnight open, happens 12 a.m. New York local time. If you are overseas, use this time. But look at this. Look at the time. It's 7 a.m. if you are using South African time. So this bearish candle open, let's take the open and drag it with the horizontal line there. What happens when it opens? It opens around London session, which London session will take during 2 a.m. to 5 a.m., which is 9 a.m. If you're in South Africa, it's 9 a.m. up to 12 p.m. noon South African time. So this is that time. This is the time that we're talking about right here. And you get your setup around here. So you have your London silver bullet here. You can choose to trade this if you are free, and you are only going to trade this. But that doesn't mean that again, when you are free, you are going to analyze how the market moves so that it could complement whatever is it that you are going to get the next day. So you are going to look at the move during this time. Then it moves wherever it goes. But I want you to pay attention here. What did I say about this candle here? London, it goes low. Then New York, it goes up. It takes the range. It takes the most of the range. And then it goes drop down. It closes. Let's see what is happening here. London open. Because this is bearish candle. Let's see bearish candle. Bearish candle opens above. Please, guys, forgive me going back and forth. I'm trying to help the ones that are new here. This open right here. It opened because it's bearish, it's black. It's going down. It opens here, then it goes down. If it's bullish, it opens here. Let's see. It's bearish, it opens above. So if you drag a horizontal line, I want you to focus on that. The price went down. The price was gravitating down. So this becomes a wick and evidence that the price was once here. But where's the majority of the move? During New York kill zone. During New York's kill zone, you get the greatest move. You see? Then after lunch, PM session. After PM session, what do you get? Look at this. Then after close, then you get the drop, or it closes right then. Sometimes you don't get the wick, you get the wick. That's the narrative, guys, I'm trying to give you to approach the market. And this is it, guys. I hope, guys, on the upcoming videos you watch the videos and you follow, guys. You follow what is happening. This is what I'm trying to get you to. If you are free during New York time, this is what you don't need to trade while you're at work. You don't need to trade while you're at school. You want to trade while you're free. So if you're free at this time, you can participate here, and don't underestimate these moves. You can see during this time there's a move. During this time, I told you about the lunchtime. During lunchtime, it's going to take the high. And what does it do? Before we get this PM session silver bullet, what does it do? It creates the high. It creates the fair value gap. If you go to a time frame, you'll get the setup right there. This is the reason why you have to participate. Then you get your trades. That's what you need to get. This is the bigger move, I agree. But sometimes the very same move is because I picked this chart on the 2nd of July. You can see when I was trying to annotate this. But I happened to get the London session like this. Sometimes London is like this. Sometimes you'll get your PM session like this. It's not every day. As long as you can understand the point where you take 5 handles, where you take 10 to 20 pips, where you take 1:2, and you are done. It's okay. You could have participated here and then you took your profit maybe around here. It's still fine, and it move against you. Then you'll have to suffer, and you will lose your account for suffering this move. And I guess I lost this move. I got in this trade, then I got out somewhere here. Was this trade or some, but the trade was similar to this one. I got out of here, then the move like this, and then my friend was like, you could have. I was like, it's okay. I got the great move right here. So guys, without wasting any time, let me see you on the video. Please check the NFP today's live trading video, because I wanna share with you something that is current. And then I've been minding to share the first lesson with you. So I saw after this I was supposed to share the video with one of my students, which they also not paying anything, and I only have them and have you because of them. Why? Because I have them so that they can keep me in charge of their growth. Then when I do it, what I'm doing here, I'm doing it to them. So, and you benefit off of it, guys. So you should be grateful for this, I guess. Or you will go around and talk anything that you're talking about around it. But everything that will be said here, it's everything that is happening in the market, and I will be sharing the sessions with you. That's it. That's what I will do. That's what I will be doing. And then I'll be sharing evidence with you. And if you choose to criticize it, that will be on your own will, because what I'm sharing, that is not for you. I'm sharing with everyone who's out there who need help seeing market differently. So this is it, and I'm cutting off the scams out there. I'm sharing this for free, and I bet you can take this and go buy the course. You will see this is better than the course that you'll find out there. Why am I saying this? Because I've studied a lot of courses that are out there. Like I'm saying, I studied a lot of courses that are out there, and I'm trying to bring my best here. And I pray to God that that's it. I bring the best here. As you can see, we talked about that micro here, the 10:26 to 7:15. It's here, which is 11:52 lunch time. You can see, you can get that that trade is your model. This is the reason why I call it a New York game plan, because there are multiple of setups that you can benefit off here. So guys, without wasting any time, let me see you on the video. Please don't forget to check the NFP video out there. I will post it separately because this took time, of course. So see you on the next video.